Wait, what's a no-no word? What did I say? I wait. I think Beatles commented on me cursing earlier in this exact same stream. I do curse. I just don't curse a lot because my wonderful, lovely, encouraging, beautiful, amazing mother. I may have said amazing twice, but it doesn't matter because she deserves it. Watches the stream, and I generally make it a rule not to curse around her. So I like loosely censor myself, but also sometimes you need a little emphasis. And see, that's an example of me censoring myself lightly, because if I wasn't censoring myself, I would have made a joke and gone a little effing emphasis, minus the effing. Well, I just have one question for you, Dave. You got any grapes? And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Kyle. I forgot that you got rid of it. Loser. Oh, wait. I swear, I just... Did you load in and then disappeared and then crash? Or disappear and... What is wrong with the game? Huh. Why don't we try joining your party, Wesky? If you make a, if you don't appear this time. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. I have to invite... Oh, wait, no! How could this happen to me? Okay. Oh, that was a good one. Plot twist, it wasn't even Wesky that joined. No, I'm sure it was. Oh. Hey, guys. That lobby was boring. Join this one instead. This is where all the cool kids are. Oh my god, an army of Megs. Can't believe I did that. Stop, not you too! For those who don't know, Mermaid Point is Mama Marcus. She usually saves her judgment for, off stream or to a private text. Usually she doesn't put me on blast in front of everyone with God as her witness. Wait, what's the surprise? Or wait, is it you being in lobby? Because that's awesome. Wait, I get it now. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I got it. Okay, shut up. Ignore me. Stop. Streamer needed a second. Oh, come in. Oh my god, this is a terrifying lobby, especially with 3 Boop the Snoots. See, I don't know all Steve. I only know squadette or quadette, whatever you want to say. That was the old meme. Like, back in super, super olden DBD days, back when it was, you had your, like, 2 camps of people who actually played the game and people who did, private lobbies, just exclusively kill your friends. And you have no idea how many different groups of people independently created either quadette, where all 4 of them would be Claudette, or squadette, also when all 4 would be Claudette. It was just a thing that every group came up with on their own, and it was always called quadette or squadette. I'm sure it'll come back eventually, Dave. It's over, like I said, it's come back twice by now. It had its original run, which is when I got it, and then, like, I think almost 2 years later, they did, I think it was last year for Saw Day, that they did release the Boop the Snoot. So, probably if and when the next Saw movie comes out, they'll release it again. What am I even running on Megatheme? Oh, that's a dumb build. This might be a... I don't know. This is like a good build, but it might be a little too niche. I have party streamers. No, I don't. Okay. CVDSN. Jaeger. Well, hello there, local. How are you doing tonight? Oh, no, the white mask was, you get it for free, I believe. That one, it used to be the Deaf Garden mask, but then once Deaf Garden got, like, fully discontinued, they just gave it out for any new accounts, I believe. Because I had that mask, and I started playing after that happened. How are you doing tonight, local, if I didn't ask you? I see that you are adorning your own little Boop the Snoot icon. Well, we are all adorning masks. Oh, speaking of masks and booping snoots, imagine if we got a pig, it would be Fate. Attack on Titan, honestly, I would err on the side of probably not. Unless they suddenly get the license back. Which, I mean, could happen. Uh-oh. Do you think he sees me? Hi. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh no, and he has Sloppy. I'm gonna guess a Sloppy and... Yep. Knew that was gonna happen. I don't make it there. And unfortunately, he doesn't lose bloodlust with that, right? Or is it just when he's, Yeah. Where are we going, Mr. Dredge? Mr. Dredge. What do you mean, Wesky? Those are two, semi-decent perks to have together. Not the best two, but definitely not the worst two. I mean, you could have Sprint Burst, for example. With Jill's Totem perk, no, it does not. I believe the only perk that Blessing works with is, Overzealous, which is the Hattie perk that I currently have on. I think all other perks require full cleanse. Yeah, why don't you work on that, and I will. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm just gonna start locking a locker every now and then. But you know what I should be doing even more? Playing the game. Now it'd be pretty bright. Hello. No pain res, right? I didn't think I heard any screams. Oh, I know, local. Imagine a locker grabbed randomly. I clenched my... Oh, he does have it. Okay, I clenched my teeth every time it happens. I was like, do you know something I don't? What? Oh, I might go down again. I'm sorry, team. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. Ooh, we have 2 pallets here. Oh, this is brutal. We have 2 pallets here. Like, that's a brutal loop. If you can avoid getting rid of it, I would say try to keep it alive. Guys, also, we don't have a single gen done yet. I can reset myself. Normally I wouldn't do this, but considering this is one of the 3 gens and it's a top floor gen, I think it's worth getting done. I'm gonna start touching one of the upstairs main room gens. If I can. It would be nice to get this done. God, this poor Drake dealing with the 4 mega icons. I like, the one thing is, like, since we're all different styles, I don't really mind it, but, oh, I hate doing this to killers with the same outfits. Ooh. I need to leave, I'm sorry. I'm just currently the only one hooked, and I really don't want to get on Death Hook with 4 gens left, because then I am a very easy tunnel out. I'm gonna go work on... Ooh, this is actually a good gen to do. It's one of those, the most important gens to do early game, in my opinion, on this map are any upstairs gens, and any gens in the center of the map, especially if they're upstairs gens. But this sort of gen, where you can get down to it so easily, is also super painful to deal with. Yes, I definitely agree, Local. Any means is such a nice utility perk, and I think that its value shines in Swifts. Especially coordinated Swifts, but even, like, if you know that someone's running it in a Swift, as long as you just run away from the pallet, a large amount of the time, you'll be able to get value from it. I'm gonna just keep working on this gen because I'm getting the 10% bonus from Prove Thyself. I think this is actually mathematically the best use of time, if Prove Thyself is in play. Let's see, does he come down here? He might. God, that was closer than I thought he was gonna be. Oh my god, I'm running into a dead zone, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. I'm running into the best room of the game. Or map, rather. I ran into a wall. Oh my god, I'm bad. It's too dark. I can't see. Killer OP, please nerf. JK. God, this is so much worse without windows, though. Like, without windows, I literally can't move against Dredge in nighttime mode. I feel so bad for new players, especially new players on consoles who have to deal with their TVs as well. Ooh, I should really find a totem to put down a circle of healing. Monka. Hold on, I guess give me 1 second to get out of this area, and then I'm gonna look at both Local and Beatles' messages. Ooh, I don't want to be here in case he has barbecue. I don't want to... Ooh. Chemical trap with any means. The killer usually ends up too scared. Yeah, Local. That's actually a really interesting combination. I hadn't thought about that specific reason for that combo before, but it makes sense. I can get unhook, actually. Give me 1 second to make my way over. Windows, does blind affect the perk? Oh, yes, blindness does. Nighttime does not. So if I was hit by third seal, I would not be able to see anything, but the nighttime does not affect it, no. Which is why it's so useful. Because it literally lets you just cut through the darkness and see where you're heading. Obviously, you still have issues like, getting around objects and oddly shaped loops. I'm just gonna use the rest of my, some of my med kit on you. Damn it. Oh, sorry guys, I could not get away from that. I'm gonna try to slug my way over to that pallet, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. There's probably a hook in this corner. Or not. Unless... Yo! Gamer! Wesky the gamer! Oh! Good try! You almost had it! Oh, that's unfortunate. You hate when that happens. That probably was even a lag thing, too, or a latency thing, where you were in a slightly different spot on his screen than you were on your screen, which allowed him to slither past you. Sorry, Wesky, you weren't buttery enough. Let's watch your chase, though, and then I can take a quick glance at chat. I promise I'll get... I was gonna say I'll get better at it. Ah! Dave! Oh my god, I love the inching slug. Okay. Oh, hold on, let me... with the, night mode inflicting blindness on people. I think that was one of those things where, the devs were trying to... Well, I don't know. I think it would be too brutal against new players, if that makes sense. Like, having an entire killer that just makes you blind for... it makes things dark and you're blind. I think that would almost be too powerful against newer players. I'm guessing that's why they didn't do that. Similarly, I think that they didn't, because I've heard people suggesting that blindness should, make it so you can't view the solo queue, indicators. I think that would be a mistake to do, because then it's one of those things, it just furthers the, difference between solo queue and, swiffing, to where it wouldn't make a lot of sense. Dave with the E. Oh, meta perk running. See, I don't tend to run a lot of meta perks on killer. Like, I generally don't run slowdown or regression. Unless until I get to a super intense MMR and stuff. Because currently I'm not very high MMR. As I've said before, most of my killer gameplay was years ago, which was and actually I think I stopped playing killers substantially before the MMR change. So I don't think I had any killer MMR except for that pre-MMR data gathering, which who knows if I actually did. But my point is, I go against a lot of new players as killer, so I usually don't need it. But every now and then I'll get a juicer squad. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I get it. I get why slowdown and or regression would have been helpful here. With Survivor, though, more often than not, I don't know. I usually feel like not running most of my good perks. I'm always throwing when I'm not. That's what it feels like anyway. And not even in the sense of like, oh, I'm relying on my perks, like, but in the sense that when I don't have, like, good perks, and I have screwy perks, I actually do screw around with them. And then I lose. Also, I don't know if you have a whole heal left, so you better hit those grates. Yeah, so Yeah, I was part of the spine chill to get wrecked nerd. Uh sorry, Cat. I don't know why I'm so aggressive. You guys are so nice to me usually, and I'm just so mean. I hope he finds you guys in basement. That would be very funny. Not even in a mean way, just in a hee hee ha ha way. But what was I even saying? I don't know. So I played a lot of this game. And then I continued to play a lot of this game. And then I got a job and I played less of the game, but I still played a lot of this game. And then for about 6 months before I started streaming, 6 months to a year, I really lacked on the amount that I was playing this game. I still played it, but I would have like a month break where I played it maybe once a week or so, that sort of thing. And long story short, my survivor skills very obviously and noticeably decreased. And in fact, when I started streaming again, I streamed a couple years ago for a couple months and then stopped. Not gonna stop this time though, unless I have to. But basically, I want to get better at Survivor to where I was, and I think I'm finally back at the point, if not better than I was before I started getting lax with playing. So I'm starting to run builds every now and then where I take off my crutch perk of windows, because I'm finally getting to the point on most maps where I can identify, oh, that's a rock loop, oh, that's a filler pallet, that's I gotta toss that and keep running. Oh, there's a TL wall in the distance, that sort of stuff. Good job, Cat. Stealth god right there. But yeah, so I want to start taking my training wheels off, aka windows, but it feels so nice, especially when you're up against the dredge. But it is so nice. Especially, obviously, since they did the big meta shakeup and made it on constantly. Like, it's no wonder that it was never run previously, back when it was only I think it was, 20 meters, and it had a cooldown whenever you vaulted a pallet, or like, fast vaulted or through a pallet, I think, right? For 20 seconds. I don't know, it was not a great perk before, it was fine. It was, like, fine utility, and people hadn't quite... I feel like the main meta hadn't shifted to how wacky the maps were. I think a lot of people knew that they were busted, but the average player didn't know they were busted. Now I think the average player also knows that maps are such a big RNG factor. Honestly, Kyle, I didn't remember that that's the build that you were running. I do remember you were Steve. You were probably Scoops Ahoy Steve, right? That's what it is in my memory, anyway. Oh. Good try, Cat. GG's. Hey, Ramion. Right now we do. If anyone wants to hop out a game and switch out for a match. What? Oh, is he hatch hunting for you? That would be nice if we could get a little bit of a circle going. Oh my god, Dave, I know, because permo-sabo... I mean, not even just permo-saboing hooks, but 99 saboing. Let's put it this way, one of the big... shock values I got was when I started playing the game, and the first time I played Survivor, and I don't even know how to describe it right, but just the fact that when you saboed a hook, one, it was so fast, and two, you got so many sabos. I'm like, what? How do toolboxes have so many sabos available? What? And I was just walking around saboing hooks, and then they came back in front of me. I was like, what? They come back now? Since when? It was so confusing. This is me in, like, literally 2019 or whenever, or 2020, going, since when do hooks come back? Oh, GG's. Okay. If anyone wants to bow out for a game so Ramion could hop in, and then you can hop back in next, and we can do a little round robin, that would be super pog of you. And while you guys debate on who gets voted off the island, I need to check on my cat again because he is once again crouching in a way that makes me worried that he needs to empty his bowels, and I would rather he not do that on the floor. So I'll be right back. For those who don't know, that's involved in the health issues that my cat's been having. So, and he comes first. He is my priority. I love you guys, but he's my little Zachy. I'll be right back. And like I said, whoever leaves now can come back next game, and then someone else has to leave. And if not, and if you can't decide, I'll just pick a name from a hat, so to say. BRB. Actually, you know what? In the meantime, not even in the meantime, but before I go, I'm gonna be kidnapping him anyway. Nope, you come with me, little boy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. My little Zactopus. Oh yeah, he's tooting all right. I'm gonna take him for his little walkie. So I can smell his toots. Yeah. Yeah. You're a little tooty fruity, aren't you? But I love you. I love you. Oh, hello there, Glitch DW. GG's. That was a fun match. Like I said, you did great with zoning with your power and cutting off loops. Was even with Windows, it was super hard to find. Even with Windows on the game, it was hard to figure out how to run ya. GG's. Oh, thank you. I'm actually was about to take a quick break to see if he needed to use the potty because he's been having some health issues lately. So I no, he would never, Wesky. Okay, GG's, and thank you so much for stopping in, first of all. I am sorry to chat and run, but I will have to be right back in like 2 minutes probably. If you're not back by the time I get back, thank you so much for hopping in, and have a great rest of your night, and perhaps we'll meet again out there in the fog. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Say bye-bye, Zaki. Bye-bye.